So the Crop Protection Association of the Philippines started more than 20 years ago. They changed names again to Crop Right Philippines. And then after a few years, the locals and the multinationals parted ways. And that is what Cpap is right now. The mission and vision of Cpap is to better the lives of farmers. The stewardship of agricultural inputs will always be here to assist the farmers in their production. It's as relevant as it is today as it was more than 20 years ago. And I think that's a very noble cause, and it will always be here until we have farmers.
Ang nakikita kong challenges ng Cpap o ng industry ay yung kakulangan ng mga graduates sa agriculture to support industry or for that matter yung Cpap initiatives to meet yung compliances tulad ng stewardship programs natin dealing with safe and effective use of crop protection products. And then kasunod dito yung disposal of empty or used pesticide containers. Pangalawa is yung ensuring na anumang programa natin ay maging matagumpay. So it's a question of implementing our projects on the proper collection. So we have these issues, but how are we tackling them? Una, we are encouraging students to take up yung agriculture, especially particularly sa crop protection. At this is done through yung mga sponsorship natin, yung ginawa natin career orientation sa UP, job fair sa UP rin, as most recently sa CLSU, and more to come. At the same time, nag-o-offer tayo ng scholarships sa iba't ibang mga eskwelahan tulad ng UP, CLSU, sa Cavite, sa Bicol, sa VSU, either sponsored ng Cpap o sponsored individually by companies o ng mga individual members. We have to show the youth, nakatira man sa syudad o sa probinsya, may good future ang agriculture. Ito ay isang noble na endeavor para makapag-serve for the benefit of the farming community. Doon naman sa mga programs natin, we just continue to with our campaigns on not only in training, education, dissemination, campaigns sa mga farmers para nun ay ma-implement natin talaga sa different provinces sa mga programa natin ito. At paano natin ma-ensure ito? Kailangan daw, sabi sa atin full collaboration of many stakeholders. Nandiyan na tayo, nandiyan yung regulatory offices, andyan din ang LGU, at lahat-lahat maaring sa academe para magtulong-tulong para may sakatuparan ang mga ganitong klaseng endeavors. Ensuring that we have a good program and ensuring that we are able to do it well.
Our companies then we were just a few members, and we wanted to have an impact sa industry, and we did. I was a young GM then of ABC Can, one of the founding members of Cpap. What strikes me the most is you were among legends. Of course, si Gilbert Rosales, Erdy Malveda, Ed Ladores, all legends, and of course also a young Noel Diaz. Those mentors, lalo si Lino Rondon and my beloved si Joe Cruz, who's forever, I'll be forever grateful to have to mentor me, and the late Dr. Atong Labadan. We started joining again the PMCP, the Pest Management Council of the Philippines, and one of the most memorable things that pag ang Cpap ang nag-lead, starting from Aris in Bohol, ako sa CDO, and of course the highest attendance ever sa Boracay with then President Erdy sa PMCP. And yung trainings natin were continuous, and we have made an impact with all the directors of all FPA, and we expanded our reach to include many members, including maganda kasi sa atin we cooperate with almost all the organizations, the Crop Life, and then PACPA, Pickup, yan lahat, and all those academy. We never look back na tinatanong natin sila ng maganda at tinutulungan sa industry. And of course, one of the things that we did, yung ating Cpap scholarships. Pero all in all, yung leadership natin sa industry, and we must continue to have that advocacy na to create initiatives para kahit medyo minsan ang gobyerno natin nagpo-falter, we continue be very steadfast in our values, especially our values in the way we do business. Thank you.
In the progressive side, since we are a agriculture country, as I said, there is a potential for the company, not only for Cpap, but for all other companies that deals with pesticide.
Cpap after 20 years has become stronger and bigger in terms of membership. That's when we separated from CropLife 20 years ago. Cpap is just made up of a few companies, including the smaller foreign companies. At this point, I think we have a membership that is close to 20. Another milestone is this scholarship. When we started Cpap 20 years ago, the most that we have is one or two scholars at the University of the Philippines in Los Baños. But right now, that Cpap has more than 20 scholars spread all over the country. One of the key things that have happened is that in terms of product stewardship, Cpap has been more committed and more aggressive as far as addressing the needs for product stewardship. I think the program that we have set for ourselves in Cpap over the last 20 years have served our clientele in more ways than the other association. Cpap has become more stable in terms of its financial resources. We started with nothing, but at this point, we have so much savings over the years. The funds that we have are more than enough to cover all the activities that we have set for ourselves. And at the end of the day, Cpap, we still have several million pesos in its pocket. This is your Cpap now after 20 years. And we hope that we continue to grow, we continue to serve, and continue to cooperate with the proper authorities in terms of product stewardship.